And welcome back! It is now time for the final round of this group stage here on Little Squid League 43. I am Pat, still with Cookies. Keegs. We've
Yo,
seen awesome games. We've seen awesome games. Are you ready for 3 more cool games to watch?
yeah, that's for sure. Like the two of the games that we watched, they've really been tight.
Hmm.
I'm always on the edge of my seat, and I can't wait to see what these two teams bring out in store for us today.
Yep. On the one side, we have Without Identity, a team that we hope finds their identity someday. On the other side, a team that's eating my veggies. Apparently, I don't want my veggies to be eaten. I want to eat them myself.
I was gonna eat those.
Yeah, that's mean.
Yeah, give me back my carrots.
Okay, I'm getting notified by the captain for Without an Identity just bet against their own team. Is this match
What?
fixing? Like if they lose, they will get accused of match fixing, and we'll see how that scandal goes. We know how precious channel points are, so there will be sanctions if Without Identity loses.
Mm. And let's go on to the first match here, which is
Yep.
Clam Blitz Scorch.
Hmm.
Honestly, it's not that bad of a Clam Blitz map because well, you got multiple spots that you can get the power clams from. You got multiple clam spots, and not really much I had to say about Clam Blitz since I don't really like it that much.
Well, I love it, and I'm glad. This is the first Clam Blitz game we see today, and it's such a cool mode. That's the mode that allows you, especially at this level, that allows you to show that your team has the better coordination. If your team is well coordinated, if you really have a plan for how to get the clams to the basket, you can really get the better games against a team that has better mechanics than you. And really, this is the mode that shows the coordination in your team, and I really love to see what teams are able to do, especially on Scorch Gorge, which is a very nice Clan Blitz map, I feel.
Yeah. Well, Clam Blitz is also one of those games where you could be like sitting here for like 10 minutes trying to wait for another team to like score a power clam. Or it could be like one of those matches where it just like Rainmaker, it just ends instantly.
Yeah, yeah. If you're able to get a whole hold over the open basket, if you're able to put yourself onto their snipe with a crab tank or a pencil, you can hold the map so well, and you can keep the basket open for incredibly long. We'll see how these teams are able to do, how these teams are able to collect the clams. I believe contractually we're obligated to say the clam economy is important. We'll see how these teams do.
Yay. Okay. We are gonna see an Octo Shot and V-Dualies coming out. V-Dualies coming out on both sides to
Ooh.
be exact. We do see 96 Deco coming out. The first time I've
Mhm.
seen that in a while.
Yeah, we see lots of cool weapons coming. That Wellstring, I haven't seen much Wellstring being played in competitive, but it's such a pleasure to see these new weapons find some hands that like them. Can't wait to see it in work right there. But yeah, the double juries on both sides, and ooh, well, here's a punish onto your juries right there. Looks like eating your veggies is
Ooh.
winning the first fight. They're getting a lot of clams as well. They're already getting in, and here comes the Julies. Oh, getting
Oh
punished right
no.
there. That is sad, but hey, without identity, are going to keep control over the basket, and they're the ones with the super clam right now.
Yeah, but Soccer also has Super Clan here as well.
Mhm.
As we're not really gonna see much action from without eating your
Ooh.
veggies here. But
Yeah.
they do get a power clam
Mhm.
and trying to push up as fast as they can. Without identity is 2 down. This is the perfect time for
Yep.
eating your veggies to push in, as we do see that going in, and they will score the power clam.
Yep, they're able to get the power clam. They're able to get a lot, but they get wiped before they can get more. 71 is okay as a first push, but without identity, they already have a super clam ready. They are ready for the counter push. They're going across the grades. They're already.
They missed.
They missed the basket. Oh no, they're gonna lose their clam there. Oblivion trying to get under there to save the ball, but that's the end of that push right there. Missing the basket has to hurt. But it looks like white. Oh wait!
Oh wait! Oh no! There's 3 down.
The fight now. They still have control over the basket, and now they get the big clam jumping in.
Jump in here. Missing the basket again. No.
Ah!
Oh.
There will be talks about after this game. There will be talks. We need to practice hitting the basket with the super clam. It's not the same distance as the regular clam. You need to practice it right there without identity. They would have lost the lead with these two super clams. They would have been enough for the Veggies to get to lose the lead right there. But three down, the Veggies have to move back. And without identity are going to get another push.
Yeah, and we see that as they push in here. Slosher's trying to find a good way to get back control of mid here, which I honestly like. It's like that desperation of like you really need that mid control to like flip back because you got a power clam, and you just need that mid control in order to score more points, which is what is the unique ways of Clam Blitz to play.
Yep,
but
right now,
without identity, surviving the triple splashdown and getting the basket.
They get wiped. They get wiped in the process, but they managed to open the basket. They got it this time. We got progress on the side of without identity. We got some progress, but eating your veggies are already under the basket, and they don't miss two super clams in, and lots more splats right there. Eating your veggies are eating the clams as well. 30 points remaining, and they have a few more clams that finally, without identity, are able to get in. The Kraken is getting in there, pushing people away. That's a little bit of breathing room for the identity. Now they need a big push, and they need every clam to get in the basket.
Yeah, they need a push, and they need it now. They got 40 seconds left, and they don't really. They have really good plays, I know it, but it's just a matter of getting in.
Yeah, it's pretty rough for them. The Veggies are losing their shot right there. Without identity, are getting some opportunities to get some control. They have to wait for the crab tank, but after that crab tank, they should be able to find a push in. As long as that crab tank doesn't do too much, it looks like it's fine, but they lost a player. 10 seconds left. They're going to need another time push, and they lost 2 players. Eating your veggies in control now, trying to push in, flanking to the side, and the overtime is going to be pretty rough. Here comes the Booyah Boom. It's not going to work. Whew.
Yeah, halfway through the overtime, without identity, is really gonna get something going, but they're 2 down. Eating your veggies have been staying strong this entire time. Oh my god.
I mean, even with these 2 super clams in the basket, without identity, didn't have the points that eating your veggies managed to get. Eating your veggies got better pushes, got more pushes, and got the bigger push. Really controlling that Clam Blitz game, but without identity, they had good plays. It's just whenever they were getting near the basket, they were breaking under the pressure.
Yeah.
But it's not over. It is best of 3. We have more games coming in. And without identity, they've shown that they have the fights. They're able to go forward. It's just a matter, and this time they don't have pesky clams that don't work their way. We are going in Rainmaker on Museum. A bit more straightforward. We'll see how they're able to do that.
Also, I don't know if this is just me, but I always end up confusing museum and Inkblot to be like switched places. So I
Hmm.
imagine museum to be like Inkblot Academy when it's
Hey,
actually the opposite.
they're both about art. They're both about art. So
I know, I know. That's what confuses me.
I confused the two for a long while as well. But the thing that helped me is that I come from Splatoon 2 where there was only Inglot. But still, I still confuse the two every once in a while. So I get you.
At least I know I'm not alone on this.
Oh no, you're very much not alone. Going on to museum, this is the spinner map, and with the way the spinners have changed, like a few months ago, a bit more than 3 months ago, if I remember well. Now you can simply jump onto the Rainmaker checkpoint extremely fast and get so fast with the checkpoint, which can snowball very strongly for one team or the other. Again, we've seen both teams being able to push, being able to win the fights. It's just now that neither team has to count the clams constantly, it will change the way they play, and we'll see what team is able to really get the best of the fights.
Yeah. Oh my god, there we go.
Hmm.
I keep thinking of like the Rainmaker Delfoncino plays, and I just thought back to the Inkblot.
Well, you're done confusing me. Now you see the map. You better not
Yeah, no,
confuse them anymore.
I won't be confused anymore.
Oh,
Oh god.
good. Without identity, bringing back the 96 and the weld string on the other side. We see a bow as well, but that's a different bow. That's the old bow, the OG
Yeah,
twice finger.
yeah, I haven't seen really much order bow.
Mhm.
So it's really interested to see how eating your veggies. I wonder to see how they'll play out here. But there's
Ooh.
3 down! Both sides are 3 down! Who they
Oh, and
who, what? Oh,
I need
oh,
a 1v1 without identity, still grabbing the Rainmaker, getting in there and getting the checkpoint. That was a great move right there. Without identity, getting that early checkpoint is huge.
yeah. But unfortunately, we will be seeing the Rainmaker reset here. But it's not going to be a problem for without identity getting to the top straight away. But the 3 down on the side of without identity.
Yeah, all eating your veggies need to do is get that repop right now. They're still struggling a little bit to get it. They gave the time to Without Identity to respawn. Without Identity 4, they lost 2 players again! Eating your veggies are the ones down. Like, we see fights left and right from both teams. It's not stopping. What control by the Wellspring, not able to grab the Rainmaker before the reset, but Without Identity are controlling the pace of the game so far, making sure that they stay on the map and they keep their advantage.
Yeah. Oh, here comes out the triple splash, but unfortunately not going to get anyone, unfortunately. But they... Ooh, 3 down on the side of without identity. And there's that wipeout, and eating your veggies will be able to get checked, maybe, possibly.
Yeah, eating your veggies a bit slow to get
There
the
we go.
checkpoint, but able to get there and maintaining the stagger in the meantime. They get another wipeout. That's going to be a lead, and now they get in. That is good. Huge points for the veggies. Right there, they get in. They're already at 31. The Rainmaker is stopped on 2 down. Splashdown is going to extend things, though. We could see more points, Gigs.
All yeah, no, that splashdown was really good because it stopped. Well, I guess it stopped Julius from getting the call, but we will see Rainmaker reset here, and this will give time for Without Identity to recover from the major damage that eating your veggies put on.
Yeah. Yeah, incredible points that made by eating your veggies. Now it's on without identity to really get back in there, win this fight, win the game right there. They're already activating their way in, but they get countered pretty hard. They need to move back because they lost 2 players eating your veggies. Keeping the momentum on, are still getting in there, but the fights into it this time are turning blue without identity, are going to get another push as long as they're able to keep the Rainmaker standing. That Nautilus is on the chase right there.
Yeah, and they will be successful with that goose chase right there. Yeah, ooh, nice. Okay, yeah, no, unfortunately they will be forced to retreat now that without identity is 2 down.
Yeah. Yeah, the Veggies are hunting right there. They know that they have the upper hand. So, ooh, they try to get the Splat. Oblivion with Bazooka is going to find one and keep the fight active for without identity. But they have 2 down kills. It's going to be a rough one.
Yeah, no, that was a really good Bazooka from the side from Oblivion there. But we do see Trap Lava. Oh, the triple splash popping out of nowhere.
Ah, the delay wipe again.
Yeah, no, this will give the advantage. Eating your veggies need to push up. No, unfortunately.
They push before and they're able to get it. They get the KO while wiped out. That's a thing that happened.
Oh no. Oh, without identity. Oh, okay. So, track. So, both sides went 3 down.
Yeah.
And I don't know who it was. Without identity, got the checkpoints. And then I just don't know what happened from there.
Eating your veggies, the second they were able to get the checkpoint themselves, they were pressing on that momentum, getting more and more and more. And I feel like without identity, when they didn't have the lead, they were struggling to get forward. They were a bit too eager to get into the fight, and they were not finding each other as a team. They were not regrouping to prepare for that big push. They were constantly struggling left and right. And eating your veggies were very happy to keep the fight active all around. And in the end, they were the ones getting the upper hand of these scrambled fights. Eating your veggies, get the 3-0, the 2-0, but it's not a 3-0 yet. We get a third game without identity has the opportunity to show how good they are. And honestly, they were not that far behind in that game. They were able to get so much. It's just a matter of sealing the deal. We'll see if they're able to do that on Splat Zones.
I hope without identity avenges my carrots.
Better. Way better.
Okay. But we will be moving on to Splat Zone Shipshape, which it's a pretty interesting zones map in my opinion. You really don't see much of that, don't really see much of that in when I play a lot of tournaments.
Yeah, and that's another wide map. I hope we see these bows coming back. I know, like these bows, they can paint. They have a good range on Shipshape. They could do on the both side could do incredibly well, especially in the hands of these players. Both of these players are able to play a mighty good bow. So I love to see these bows in action.
Yeah. Well, also with the charges as well, that's like another map that Shipshape's also good for. One thing I'm really interested to see here is if one of the teams might pull out Clash Blaster, because the Clash Blaster, I do not have a fun time with it on Shipshape. But I don't like going up against it.
Well, we'll see if that happens. That would be... I'd be surprised to see a Clash Blaster, but I've seen weirder things, I guess.
Yeah.
And, doesn't look like it on one side, and for
no,
you know?
We no blasters on either side.
Hey, for zones you want to paint, and blasters can be pretty weak on the painting side.
Yeah, that's for sure. But without identity, you're gonna get the zone first here. But unfortunately, he gets flipped by eating your veggies, who will take that early lead. Oh, here comes the zone cheese.
Yep, that's the cap of the zone for Without Identity, but they lose to 3 players now.
No!
A rough one. Eating your veggies
Oh.
are eating still more and more. And I just realized that we have a well string on both teams right there. That's a more pro action for you. And that crab tank, so powerful, really forcing Without Identity. Wait, now here comes Without Identity trying to push in, and they're able to get 2 splats. They should be able to get onto the zone right there, especially now that they have the Reef Slider. They should be able to get that cheese. They don't even need it.
Okay, yeah, here comes out the Reef Slider.
And that Reef Slider got a Splat and is allowing Without Identity to keep themselves on the map, to keep the push active. Now it's a matter of setting themselves in place and forcing your Veggies away. Very nice Splat by the Julies. Hey,
Yeah. I just realized Without Identity also has double Zuka because of the V-Squeezer and V-Shot. But unfortunately that Zuka's not going to get any picks. But it will be a good attempt, but unfortunately dying.
Yep, and with 2 players down, Eating Your Veggies are able to maintain Without Identity in a trouble. But now it's hitting. Oh, both teams have 2 down. It's going to be a rough one. Can Eating Your Veggies keep the zone just a tiny bit longer? We still see more Splat Silver trying to get in with that squeeze of Zuka's about to be ready with 2 down. Without Identity has the opportunity to get onto the zone. They need to get it, and they're able to save it.
And now May Eating Your Veggies down 2. And as we see the Reslider pop out, oh no, okay.
Reef Slider not able to find much, but Without Identity has penalty applied. They're scoring onto the zone right now. Here comes the strikes though. The strikes are creating so much chaos. It's just Oblivion. Oblivion has to jump away. Eating Your Veggie is in control again. But Without Identity has the opportunity to prepare a push. They have their Zuka pretty close to ready now.
Yeah. We see 2 specials pop out here on the side of Without Identity. 2 down. But yeah, Without Identity has to cap zone here because Eating Your Veggies is almost out of penalty. And they're out of penalty, and they're 2 down. No one is on the zone. There's the wipeout, and unfortunately, Eating Your Veggies will take the last set.
Yep, Eating Your Veggies really sealing the deal and taking more and more control throughout this set. They started strong, and Without Identity were able to bring the fight to them, but not able to bring it enough. Eating Your Veggies really winning that game with a 3-0 sweep.
That's the first sweep we've seen so far. And yeah, no, I'm surprised it's a sweep though, because I feel like those are like 2 evenly matched teams.
Yeah, I mean, Without Identity was able to bring the fight to Eating Your Veggie. Were able to do a lot, but not able to do enough. That's going to be the end of group stage right there. Eating Your Veggies with that win managed to make it to gold bracket. The stream will be right back after a short break to show you Diamond bracket, the best bracket that we have here at Little Squid League. But it will be with different casters. Kigs, it's time for us to say goodbye. And before we go, where can I find you on the internet if you want to plug yourself?
Well, you can find me here on Twitch at twitch.tv/cookies. I mainly like to do a lot of bad ideas and I play a lot of this tune because that's what I normally like to do. But you can also find me on YouTube where I normally like create like a bunch of clips and long form content. I just yeah, it's something that I really like. But moving on from me, Pat, where can the people find you?
Well, you'll be able to find me on Little Squid League later tonight. I will be commentating the final games of this tournament. So stay tuned to this tournament if you want to see more of me. But first, you will see other awesome commentators. Do not go anywhere. Bye bye.
Bye.